Hello everyone and welcome to week 16 of me making my own animated film. The rough animation work is going well. I'm gonna give you guys an update on that, probably in a week or two, so I'm very excited about that. So for this week I thought we'll do another Q&A, because it's been a while since I did the last one and I've gotten a couple of questions, so let's dive in. So our first question is from Brandon at Cartoon Fix Studios. I've actually been speaking to Brandon a bit because he's working on his own series called Cyberboy, which is pretty cool. You guys should totally go check him out. And he asks, my question is, do you change your line thickness when working on far shots versus close-up shots? And it was kind of funny because when he asked me this, I actually hadn't thought about it. But looking at what I've done so far, yes, I do change my line thickness. If things are further away, I have thinner lines, and if they're closer, I have thick-ass lines. This is just a style choice so far. I don't know if I'm gonna end up using this, but this is what I'm doing right now. This is a style that I know that I like. Every time I watch a show or a film where they're using thicker lines at times, I always react to it. I always go like, that looks good. Up next, we have two questions from... I'm really scared to say your username. But you know who I am, I know who you are. Pindaunter534? Sorry. The first question follows. My question is on which animation project you'd want to work on, if any, such as Has Been Hotel or The Amazing Digital Circus. And my answer is just yes. Yes to all of that. I'd really love to work on Has Been Hotel, The Amazing Digital Circus, The Hell of a Boss, any of that. That would be sick. But I'm not sure if I'm qualified, to be honest. The next question is on my opinion on non-moving pictures, if I would want to do a visual novel or a comic in the future. And I actually, as you can see, I got this comment a while back. It's like a month or more. And since I've gotten this question, I've actually started a comic. I haven't really announced it here on YouTube. It's sort of been like a side project for me that I've done in my free time. I've done 3 episodes so far. I released the 3rd episode today. And I mean, it is related to my film. It is my main character and her frog trying to live their life together and figuring out the ins and outs of it all. If you're interested, I'll drop links down below to my webcomic. Comics are pretty much what got me into arts, that and anime, like Pokemon. I used to read Donald Duck as a child, I've read lots of manga. I've actually recently started reading more manga again, so I'm having a blast with this comic, so if you want to read it, that would make me very happy. Moving on. We got a couple of questions from SKLL Studios. So the first question is, how's your day been? Well, that's so nice of you. My day has been very nice so far. I've just taken it real easy because I worked all day yesterday. So I've just had some coffee, some breakfast, have been watching YouTube and stuff like that. Just planning to do this video, honestly. Thank you so much for asking, and I hope everyone is having a good day as well. Next question. How long have you been working on this project? Well, I'm on the 17th week. This video is for the 16th, the week that has passed, but I'm currently on week 17. So, it's been a while now. To me, it's crazy that it's gone so fast. At first I was like, oh, maybe I'll work on this project for like a couple of weeks, like a couple of months, and then it's like, oh, okay, we're gonna do this for a long time, aren't we? Finishing this project is probably gonna take a couple of more months, but I'm hoping that I'm gonna be done by summer. But I'm having such a fun time. I'm having a real fun time. Next question. What inspirations did you get making the project? I'm not entirely sure if you're wondering what inspiration I got for the project or from the project, but let's just answer both. I guess the biggest inspiration for this project for me is looking back at my life and my childhood, really. Everything in the film is going to be fictional. The characters are fictional and the scenarios are fictional. But it's all sort of originating in my own feelings and emotions from when I was a child and up till now even. So I would say that's the biggest inspiration for this. When it comes to the art style, I really feel like it's a mix of everything I've learned and seen and enjoyed. So it's like anime mixed with old Swedish children's cartoons almost. When it comes to things that I've gotten out of making the project, I mean, there's a lot. It takes so much patience to do this, honestly. And I've not always been a person that has had a lot of patience, especially for my art. I used to be a person that wanted to finish a drawing in one day, because I can't stand when I have projects that aren't done. It's really frustrating for me. So I've had to learn to be able to put something aside unfinished and then continue working on it, you know, for whatever period of time it needs. And I feel like that's something that I've learned throughout, you know, the years, through art school, through doing group projects with people, and with this project definitely, because this is the biggest project I've ever done, for real. I've never had a project, like, I think my longest project before this is like 7 weeks. And now we're at like, I don't know, 5 months almost. And I just get a hell of a lot of joy out of doing this, since it is my passion project. It is mine, totally mine. I can decide everything for myself. And I'm having just total creative freedom, which is the best thing ever. I guess the only thing that could make this better would be if I could do it full time and get paid. Which is not possible right now, but you know, can always dream. And for the last question, how long does it take for you to make each scene so far? Now this is an interesting question because it really depends. And it also really depends on like what steps we're counting, because I mean, first you gotta plan the scene, you gotta thumbnail it out, you're gonna do the storyboarding of it, and then you're gonna do the animatic maybe, and then you're doing the rough animations, then we're doing line art, then you're doing coloring, so on, so forth, you know, post-processing, everything. So honestly, I don't know. And then if we also take in account like how hard the actual scene is to animate, it differs greatly from scene to scene. And I guess this question would have been easier for me to answer if I actually took one scene from not existing to finished project in one go. But what I actually do is I do all the scenes, like I do all the storyboarding for all the scenes, then I do all the rough animations for all the scenes, and then so it's really hard to actually tell how long each scene takes in the end. So I'm really sorry I can't give you a better answer for this. I guess at the end of it all, I could just take the finished movie, divide it up into scenes, and like make a general estimate of how long it took for each scene. So yeah, sorry about that. And that's all the questions for today. If you want to ask me anything and want to be part of another Q&A maybe in the future, drop your questions and comments below, or just send them to me wherever you're at. Instagram, Threads, wherever. But I think that is all for today. Thank you so much for your questions. I really enjoy answering these. If you want to support what I do, you can find me on Ko-fi. And if you want more updates, I update regularly on social media. All links are down below, and I hope to see you guys next week. Bye bye.